Hello?
Hi there. I'm gonna gouge your eyes out. I'm gonna gouge your eyes out with a fucking ice pick, you little shit. I'm gonna kill you. Tell me, Agnes, where is she? I gotta say, how do you taking all of this?
How do I feel about that? Hardy Daddy.
What?
Nothing but psychotic killers for you. Trust me, I've had to deal with plenty of psychotic killers in my time. Well, yeah, that's kind of how this shit works. Or at least this is how it works when he's using a phone and he's in a sorority house on Christmas night. Because, guys, I've already talked about Black Christmas, the original. And yeah, it's a pretty goddamn good movie. So, I mean, the original Black Christmas is just about a group of sorority girls, and they keep getting strange phone calls from this guy named Billy. And Billy keeps talking about Agnes, and he keeps talking about all these crazy things, and then he threatens to kill them, and then all of a sudden the sorority girls start to be killed one by one. And it's from someone in the house, who is probably Billy. Well, okay. I like the story, and I've already said I like this. I've liked the story. I like the creepy atmosphere that the movie has, and I like the art design. I like the fact that the characters are smart. They're funny. I like most of the characters. Just every now and then the movie's a little boring. I mean, I gave it an 8 out of 10 when I first reviewed it, and now in my opinion, this movie could be remade, but it would have to be treated with care, and it would have to be treated with the utmost sincerity. The characters would need to be likable. The killer would still need to be creepy. We don't need any background to the killer because he's already creepy enough as he is in the original. And I feel like with the updated effects that we could use, the gore effects and the kills could probably be better in this movie, making for an overall more shocking and just overall better movie. Everything I just said is the opposite with the remake. So, in Black Christmas, or also Black Xmas, as it likes to be called, considering how hardcore this movie is, I will give it this. The gore effects are better. And that's about it. This movie is highly, highly derivative from the original. Because here's the thing. Billy the Killer no longer goes from being a side character or the villain that hides in the shadows. He now becomes the star of the movie, considering we get to see his entire life play out in front of him, which in my opinion is a terrible decision. Plus, not only that, the characters themselves in this movie are so unlikable that I was begging for some of them to die. How the hell am I supposed to root for someone that videotapes themselves having sex with one of their best friend's boyfriends? You can't be serious, but it tried to be. So, and also with this movie, the movie is just painfully unscary. By making it so that way we know everything about the killer of Billy, making it so that way there's no mystery as to whether or not it is the boyfriend of one of the main characters in the sorority house, and making it so that way there are two killers this time, and they're the two people who you would expect the most to be the killers. It's just not scary at all, considering who they are attacking are the people in their house. So in other words, I'd be fine just as long as I stay out of the house. Yeet. And okay, let me be honest here. The big thing is that this movie, the killers are Billy, obviously, and the girl Agnes that he keeps mentioning over and over again in the original over the phone, like, what did you do with baby Agnes or whatever, or maybe he did something with her, we don't really know. He keeps flip-flopping back and forth. And, well, in this, it's revealed that Agnes is his daughter and sister, because his mother raped him when he was like 12. Who the fuck came up with that? And where the hell is this guy now? So guys, with a horribly derivative plot, lacking the scares and likable characters that thrived the original into the place that it is known as today. Black Christmas is a terrible remake. It is an all-around awful remake. Shitty characters, horrible scares, lackluster villains, no mystery, no suspense, no thrills, anything like that. Except for better gore effects. And the fact that this movie is a bit more screwed up, which I do kind of like. I like the more screwed up aspect to it, aside from the fact that Agnes is revealed to be Billy's daughter / sister. Because of that, aside from that part of it, I do like the effed up parts in this movie. But guys, aside from that, Black Christmas is an all-around awful remake. And it gets a 1 out of 10. Alright guys, so well, there you go. We just went over the movie Black Christmas and its remake, or more or less I overviewed the original Black Christmas considering I have already talked about it, and I went over its remake, which, yeah, the remake is just not that good. As for tomorrow's movie, it's gonna be kind of a controversial one for me to talk about, considering it is one of the most controversial movies ever made. And I'm going to let you guys know what it is right now, so in that way, in case you guys do not want to actually watch tomorrow's review for its controversial topics, I'm totally okay with that. Do not watch it if it will make you feel queasy or upset in any way. I'm only doing it for the fact that it's a very, very infamous movie, and I want to talk about it. It's Last House on the Left and its remake. And for the guys who don't know that movie, the idea is that it's a part of a subgenre called the rape and revenge subgenre. I know it's disturbing, it sounds awful, which it really is. It's just about rape victims getting revenge on the rapist that attacked them. And that's kind of what happens in Last House on the Left. And for those who are not okay with talking about that kind of thing, don't watch the video. But aside from that, if you guys want to hear me talk about a very controversial movie, watch tomorrow's review. My name is Brendan Bromley. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, whatever day, evening, night time you're watching this, and I'll see you all next time.
Doctor, listen, okay? I know you're trying to find him. I know he just got out, but is he even there?
I don't know. But
My guess, he hasn't made it back to his home. He hasn't made it back to his family home, that's my guess. Well, listen, okay? Leave it to the police. Leave it to the police to do this, alright? No. You don't understand. You don't understand, okay? We have a job. This isn't one of it. This thing. This entity. Entity? He killed his sister when he was 6. I know, okay? But first 8 years I knew him, I tried to get through to him. And all these years after that, I tried to keep him locked up. Because what I saw in that young boy was a blank, pale, emotionless face. The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes. I spent all these years trying to keep him locked up because what I knew behind that face was purely and simply evil. And I think he's just returned home.